Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Heather. Here, I like to help you get crafty and creative and help you get your memories documented. Here is a little sneak peek of the layout that I will be creating in today's video. I am also joining the Scrappy Sisters and Laura Alberts for their Scraptember. Today's prompt is selfie, so I'm going to be using a selfie today. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. So I'm starting obviously with a selfie. Also, I will have Laura's channel linked below, as well as the Scrappy Sisters channel. And so yeah, I'm very excited to share this layout with y'all. I am also doing a scrap lift. I found this layout on Pinterest. It is a newer layout. And I just thought it was gorgeous. And so, yeah, head over to my Pinterest, just Heather's Crafty Life, and you can check out all the pins that I have posted there for scrapbooking inspiration. And I also post my scrapbook layouts over there as well. So the first thing that I'm doing is doing those kind of like just papers kind of shooting out from the underneath the photo. And I will say that this took me a little while to get it all going right and in the right direction. I did have to end up trimming down that rainbow paper a little bit more. It was a little too thick. Excuse me. And so you'll see here in a minute, but I wanted just the right space in between all of the layers. And so again, it did take me a little while. I am using the Dear Lizzie Here and Now collection. I really, really love this collection. It's got all the colors in it, which makes me happy. And it also has some of that navy blue, which again, it makes me so, so happy because I love navy. And I love all of the colors as well. So here, after I got them all glued down, I am trimming off the excess little hangover bits of paper, and it looks like a hot mess right now. I decided that I needed another piece of paper in between those last two layers there. I just felt like it was missing something, so I'm going to cut off another sheet of that pattern paper and do another strip there. So that was kind of the part that I really, like I said, struggled with, because it looks right now, it just looks like a hot mess. It really does. It does not look great at all. And so I decided to try to do the same thing that she did in her layout, which was make the edges distressed. So at first I started with my fingers, and then I was like, I'm just going to grab my scissors, and it went a lot quicker that way. It did still take some time, and I could have done this before I glued the strips down, which I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but I didn't. You can also use, if you have that Tim Holtz Distresser, that would work. I know another company makes one as well, but I'm not sure who does. I have the Tim Holtz one somewhere, but I couldn't find it. So the edges of the scissors work just perfectly. I'm not going to keep all of this in because it did take me quite some time. In the layout that I am kind of scrap lifting, she sewed her edges down and then kind of ruffled them around where she sewed. But I'm lazy and I don't have time for that. It was gorgeous, but I really just did not want to do the sewing. So I ended up just to opt out of that and not really do that. So yeah. So the photo is of myself when I made myself a fancy drink in quarantine. This was, I think, in the month of July. It might have been August, actually. It is September now, so yay. But it was for my Patreon live, their scrap party. So yeah, it was the month of August. I made myself this pretty drink, and I have bright yellow nails, and I was ready to get my scrap on during the live scrap and chat with my patrons. And I had this drink, and it was nice. So this was right before I went live. The drink was all pretty. I had just made it, and I kind of took a selfie. And so I'm super excited to document this picture. There really isn't any room for journaling after I created this layout, but I can do the journaling on the back, or I even thought about doing the journaling directly under the photo. So yeah, in her layout that I'm scrap lifting, she had a piece of paper off to the left hand side that was also kind of distressed. Now I am not going to distress it. I am just going to leave it on the side there just to add some of that navy back into the layout, because I will say that that is my favorite paper from this whole collection, just because I love navy and I love the pinks in it and the greens. It's just really pretty paper. So I definitely wanted to bring that back in another place. So of course I have to add foam to the back of my photo to give it some dimension. And actually with all of these layers of paper, it really helped. And I feel like it probably would have looked funny if I would have laid it flat on those papers. It just wouldn't have looked right to me. So that is the reason why I did that. And now the only embellishments I believe I have for this collection is the sticker sheet. And I have used quite a bit. I also had some thickers, some like summer thickers off to the side that were from another collection. But since there's so many paper strips on this layout, I really didn't want to cover them up because I worked really hard on them and I wanted them to kind of be the focus along with the photo, obviously, on this layout. So I really didn't want to take away and cover up a whole lot of the paper. So I'm not going to do any embellishing around the paper, on the paper. I'm going to kind of leave that to the kind of blank spaces. And so my title is going to be Paradise, which it was just a fruity tropical drink. It definitely was my quarantine paradise here with my fruity drink and scrapbooking, along with my patrons and having a great time. So we'll just say that that was paradise for me at that moment. And so I thought that was really cute for that to be my title. So I'm just using some of the stickers to do some embellishing, and I'm just layering those stickers. For this one, there was a little flower on the edge and I really didn't care for it, so I ended up cutting that off. Make sure that you're using your products for yourself. If you don't like something on a sticker, you are allowed to cut it off. It is okay. So I'm going to do another little cluster down here at the bottom left hand corner, and then right above that photo I'm doing another cluster. So I've got two little kind of embellishment clusters going on, and I think that that's enough for this page. I'm going to add an epoxy flare and I love Scrap and Happy Studio, so if you have not checked her shop out, I will link it down below. I absolutely love her little epoxy flare. They're awesome, and this one just says love with a little heart on it, and I'm going to add some enamel dots to the clusters as well. Make sure you check out the Scrappy Sisters video and Laura Albert's video. Here is a playlist that I put together that I think you will enjoy, as well as a video that I think you would like to watch. So check those out. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to spread love and be kind. I hope that you all have an amazing day. Bye.